Hello Lefty Wannabes and welcome to my channel, Right Left Hand. It is day 303. Let's get started. We're in week 44, so we will continue writing the date, the day, the sentence, both upper and lowercase 2 times, the quote, both upper and lowercase, increasing numbers, and symbols. And the sentence is, Walt's bad nymph, for quick jigs vex. Again, we're writing that because it's a pangram containing all the letters of the alphabet, and we want to practice those letters in a variety of ways. And the quote is, "It is right to give every man his due" by Plato. Let's go ahead and get started. As per usual, going to write the day over in the left-hand margin. Day 303. All right. It is the 30th of October. Tomorrow's Halloween. So we'll have that going for everybody. 30th of October, 2017. And it is Monday. So, if you saw yesterday's video, you saw it was a little unusual, a little strange, because I didn't have my notebook, my handy dandy notebook, nor did I have my lesson plan. So I had to just make do with what I had and wrote it all down. I thought it was kind of funny how, people in the comments said I didn't hold the pen right, but I wasn't even holding a pen in that video, so maybe they're talking about different ones. But that aside, let's go ahead and get started. So we have our first sentence, which is Walt's bad nymphs. Bad nymphs. For quick jigs vex. And I think it's funny, it's a lot of dancing terms. Well, I guess only two of them are for quick waltz and jigs, but they're very different from each other from what I know. But still funny to see them in the same sentence. And that's actually with a exclamation mark. Okay, and we will go ahead and do this in all caps now. And yeah, so not enough people wanted a real video for yesterday, so it's okay. I already have one up. It's just not what it normally would be, especially for the beginning of the month, so, or week, not month. So that's okay though. Just going back into how we normally do things today. And I think that's good enough. You know, don't need to worry too much about it all. Don't need to get all uptight or upset that I didn't follow the standard operating procedure, because I still did it. I still wrote with my left hand, got the practice in. Hopefully you guys did as well. And who knows, maybe more people will watch that video because it was a lot shorter. We'll see. But this is coming along pretty well. Then I guess to address those, you're not holding the pen properly comments. Well, I definitely don't hold the pen correctly with my right hand either, but that's how I write. And unfortunately, once you learn something for a long time, muscle memory sets in. And then that's kind of how it's going to be for a long time. You know, I try every now and then to write differently with my right hand, but it's hard. And I've tried a few times with my left hand as well, because I remember getting a lot of comments like that closer to the beginning about having bad form or something. So it's not, I'm not ignoring you, but it's I've already done it, and this just seems to be better for me, the way I hold it now. I don't have good handwriting with my right hand, so to have this, what you see right here, be my left hand writing, I'm pretty happy about that, pretty proud. Alright, we'll go ahead and move on to the quote. It is right for every man, it is right to give every man his due. Talk a little bit about justice here. So, you know, it kind of fits in with what we're talking about. I may not be good or at holding the pen or holding the pen well, but I've kept up the persistence. I've gone every day, even when it was difficult, like yesterday, to make these videos. And my due is your appreciation, or at least you watching it. I hope I'm due that. I don't know. Maybe I'm assuming too much right now, but I hope not. And that's Plato. But in general, it's talking about justice and how, you know, everybody has the right to get what they deserve, really, both in good and bad terms. It's not just negative. I think it can be pretty easy to focus on the negative aspects, like, oh, if somebody messes up, then they need to be punished. But, you know, that's not always going to be true. Sometimes, even if somebody messes up, they don't deserve it, or sometimes they don't get it because it's not what they need. So you really just have to look into it more and say, depending on the situation, say, what does this guy deserve? What is his due? But, you know, you can do this in your everyday life, hanging out with friends, siblings, parents, kids, making sure that they get what they deserve, and hopefully in the good sense. You don't want to punish them. All right, we'll move on to the numbers. We left off on 1640 last time, so we'll go 1641 all the way up to 1660. So that should be pretty good. Don't want to make these too long, the videos, that is, so that you're more inclined to watch it in the future, hopefully. If not, that's also okay. But anyways, go ahead and keep writing this all down. Just make sure that it's good. These numbers are flowing pretty nicely for me, so that's always a nice thing. It's always good to have that. Have that down. Have it all coming out nicely. Legible is another important facet here. We don't want to be bad or uncommitted, or, you know, we want to have it good. Just as I write this, it's 15, but it's okay. Change it into a 6. All right, almost done with the numbers, and then we'll move on to the symbols to finish out the day, and we'll call it quits. All right, so I'll go ahead and finish these off. Shouldn't take too long. That's one thing I normally talk about is, you know, it won't take too long to do these symbols. So I believe that by now because I've been saying it for so long and I've been doing them for so long. And they just come a little bit more easier now. So that's always the good thing. Yeah. All right. Comma, semicolon, and period. And there you have it, day 303. Thanks for watching. Come back tomorrow and every day to practice with me. Alrighty, goodbye.